Hi, this is James Reid, and I'm your mixed headliner for the month of March. And I'm about to give you guys a rundown of some of my favorites. God, I'm so bad with random. This one I have an answer for. Favorite advice I've been given most recently was, in life we have two choices for any situation, and that is easy choice and the right choice. You can interpret that any way you want for the situation you're dealing with, but generally, only you can really know what that right choice means. The best meal I've ever had, easy, beef belly tapa from Al Musal. Best fanboy moments. The only moment where I really fanboyed over someone that I met in person was Franco from the band Franco. I met him in person backstage at a music festival, and I think that's the only time I can remember that I was actually really starstruck. Yeah, so I noticed him at the festival. I was with Brett, and I was like, no way, that's Franco. And then we just went straight out to him, and I was like, yo, I'm a huge fan. And he said, yo, I'm a fan of your stuff too. And I was just like, ah. I think he was just being nice, but still, what matters is that he said he's a fan. My best performance yet. I'm not sure, what my best performance is, but I know what my favorite performance is. It would have to be the time when all of Careless performed together at the Dinagyang Festival in Bacolod. I think that was 2019. Yeah, that was definitely my one of my most favorite performances. I think the most memorable career moment that sticks with me till today was my first red carpet premiere. That was for Diary ng Panget, and that it was a crazy feeling. Other than that, my other big most memorable career moment was when I was shooting On the Wings of Love in San Francisco. We were shooting on the Golden Gate Bridge. I was riding a top-down convertible. Yeah, that was a pretty big moment. I think the most memorable project I've done so far has to be the Careless mixtape. If we're talking about music, the first project I released after Palm Dreams, where I worked with different artists and we created something that was so new. It was fun working with, all these different people. Yeah, I definitely want to do another Careless mixtape. Maybe 2022, I mean. All-time favorite artist. I feel bad by mentioning just one artist. There's a lot of artists that I like. I think about the ones that I really loved as a kid, because they're they forever stay with you. Michael Jackson was a big one, but I would have to say that my favorite ones probably Daft Punk. It was the first poster that I ever put up in my room when I was younger. If I ever met Daft Punk, I'll be like, yo, let's make some music right now. And can I please wear your helmet? Favorite guilty pleasure. I'm not sure if these are guilty pleasures or just habits of mine, binge watching series and things like that. Guilty pleasure. I have a guilty pleasure movie that I watch all the time, but it's just one of my favorite movies that I'm do I tell people I like this movie? It's Moulin Rouge, directed by Baz Luhrmann. It's probably the only movie that I like that has singing in it. Is it a musical? Yeah, it's probably the only movie that I like that is a musical.